What is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. In this video, I'll be going over my 3 best NBA picks as well as all my leans in today's slate. We actually cannot stop winning. We have now swept 3 videos in a row, and we're looking for the 4P for today. So before we get into the picks, you guys know the drill. Let's pick our YouTube random comment winner. So pick a random YouTube comment. Congratulations to Devin. You just won 25 bucks and 2 weeks of free VIP. So make sure to message me in the Discord or email me at bankrolbets@gmail.com and I'll get you hooked up. But let's just jump into the recap real quick. So in my last free pick video, I gave you guys Evan Mobley over 19.5 points plus assists, RJ Barrett over 8.5 rebounds and assists, and Tari Eason over 21.5 PRA. So just beautiful reads. I mean, Evan Mobley sweat free, turns up in the second half. This boy was missing all his free throws. He could have dropped like 30 points for sure. But yeah, Evan Mobley, great game from my boy Evan. RJ Barrett, this line just didn't make sense. You guys can see when he plays 35 plus minutes or more, he literally cashes this line like 100% of the time. So absolutely sweat free. Tari Eason, even with foul trouble, cashes us out. Just a great read as well. He was cooking in the first half. So yeah. We're looking for the 4P for today, and I think we can do it. In the VIP side, you guys can see another 6x here, another 6x here. Jenkins, sweat free, gets 6 points. Hopefully our pair cashes. We also see we cashed it out under on the total here. Lakers Rockets game. This play right here, man, I really love this play, but Brandon literally gets pulled. He gets pulled after 50 pitches. I know he's getting shelled, but like guys, we just need one more K. And we cash in our 6x here. So yeah. But if you guys are interested in my VIP community, you guys can see I am up 40 plus units this month already. My $100 bettors are up 4 grand. And we were up 220 plus units this NBA season. Fully tracked on Pickett. So if you guys are interested in this VIP Discord, you guys can see we post our plays in these channels here, me and my team. And you guys will also be getting access to the VIP chat where we have a great community. So if you guys are interested, you guys can see all the wins just flowing from our VIP members. So I have linked the winnable in the pinned comment and the description. Since I'm getting a ton of messages to drop another sale, so since we swapped again, guys, you guys can use code back-to-back sweep for any VIP pass for 50% off until tonight. So if you guys take a look here, yeah, you guys can get 50% off any of our passes here. But my best deal is gonna be in the lifetime access, where if you guys use code back-to-back sweep, you guys can claim 70% off the lifetime, which is an insane value. After NBA is over, we're still doing WNBA, MLB, soccer, tennis, etc. So, yeah, if you guys are interested, all links will be in the pinned comment in the description. But let's just jump into today's free picks. So jumping to my first free pick, guys, I'm taking Tyrese Maxey over 31.5 points plus assists. So jumping into Props Madness, guys, the best research tool on the market for researching your NBA player props. If you guys are interested in this tool, you guys can use code bankroll for 25% off. But let's just jump into the analysis here. So I can see, guys, as I'm recording, they have moved his line to 32.5. Guys, I think he still clears it. But you guys can also pivot to his points. I also like his points alone as well. I just think he has some assist upside with Joel Embiid back in the lineup. Which is why I'm going to take his points and assists, like I mentioned, at 31.5. So you guys can take a look here. Maxey. If you guys give him, first of all, let's just play with the minutes. If you guys give Maxey, let's look at his last 20 games. With Joel Embiid in the lineup, if you give Maxey, guys, he's going to play like the whole game. Unless this game turns into a blowout. So, yeah, give Maxey, let's just give him 38 plus minutes. He's over in 13 of his last 20 games, averaging 34.5 points plus assists with Embiid in the lineup. Actually, let me add Paul George and VJ too. But yeah, you guys can see 62% hit rate with these three key players. I think he's gonna play 40 plus. Guys, with 40 plus minutes, 75% hit rate, averaging 37.8 points plus assists. So I really like the data here. And then you guys can also see, head to head, guys. He's over in 5 of his last 9 games against the Celtics in this series. He's over in 2 of his last 4. So yeah, you guys saw the amazing hit rate when he gets some minutes, and I just think you guys saw Embiid was just cooking last game, and I think the Celtics are gonna have some adjustments. I think they're gonna try to slow Joel Embiid down, and Maxey's gonna get more volume and good looks as well. And then also, if you guys just take a look at the matchup, this Celtics team sucks in the pick and roll, and how Maxey scores majority of his points. You guys can see above the break threes. Look at all that green. The Celtics allow a ton of points from above the break. So I just think this is a really good matchup, and with Celtics, like I mentioned, I think they're gonna have some adjustments for Embiid. So I think Maxey is gonna have better looks in this game and go over for the first pick. So yeah, I'm taking Tyrese Maxey over 31.5 points plus assists for the first pick here. So jumping to my second pick, I'm taking Jaylen Brown over 36.5 points, rebounds, and assists. So yeah, you guys can see this line has also moved. I'm confident, guys. I'm confident he cashes the bump as well. Or you guys can take his points. I also like his points, but I'm taking the full package for Jaylen Brown here. So yeah, Jaylen Brown. Just given the minutes. Okay, first of all, let's just look at the playoffs. So you guys can see in this series so far, he's only gone over once, 1 out of his last 3. But you guys can see one of the games here was a massive blowout, and yeah, massive blowout doesn't really count. And then the other games, he just shot. He didn't shoot the best. You guys look at the volume he's getting. 23 shots. I know he missed some free throws as well. So, yeah. In this game against the Sixers, on the road, I'm gonna trust the stars on the team. Jaylen Brown, also like Tatum as well, but I'm running with Jaylen Brown for this free play. And guys, you guys can just play up the minutes here with Tatum in the lineup. Give him the guys. He should play like 38 plus if this game stays competitive. 38 plus minutes with Tatum in the lineup. He averages 43.1 PRA, over in 6 of his last 8 games with a 75% hit rate. So, yeah. Jaylen Brown, he's been very consistent. I'm trusting him for the second pick in today's free pick video. So, yeah. And also the matchup is pretty solid overall for Jaylen Brown. So, yeah, that's going to be the second pick, Jaylen Brown, over 36.5 PRA. And then my final pick is going to be Jaden McDaniels over 16.5 points. So Jaden McDaniels over 16.5 points for the final pick. So pulling up Jaden McDaniels, you guys can take a look. So Jaden McDaniels, you guys can see he's over in 5 of the last 14 games, averaging 15.6 points. But guys, keep in mind, Anthony Edwards is out. Without Anthony Edwards, and also Dante DiVincenzo is out too, he averages 17.4 points. And if you guys take a look in his last game against the Nuggets, he was in foul trouble. He only played 27 minutes and still dropped 13 points. And what I really love is his usage rate. Take a look at his usage rate, guys. He had a 25% usage rate. Let me pull it up. Yeah, guys, look at his usage rate. 26% usage rate, guys. That's just huge. That's just massive. So he's just handling the ball a ton. And guys, take a look at when Jaden McDaniels has a 20% usage rate or more. Guys, take a look. He's over in 8 of his last 14 games, averaging 17.7 points. And if you guys also filter out Anthony Edwards, he's now over in 9 of his last 10 games, averaging 20.7 points without Anthony Edwards and a usage rate of 20% or more. So I really like this pick. Hopefully Jaden McDaniels does not get into foul trouble again. And also the matchup is pretty soft for McDaniels as well against his Nuggets team, who are the 6th worst pull-up defense, 4th worst spot-up defense, and you guys can see all that green and all that yellow, which is what I like to see when taking it over. So yeah, I really like this spot for McDaniels to bounce back. So that's gonna be the final pick in this play. So yeah, you guys can tell this play on chalkboard. If you guys don't have chalkboard yet, you guys can use code bankroll to sign up and tell this play directly. Like I always mention, guys, feel free to take what you guys like, fade the ones you guys don't like, but that's gonna be today's free picks. So before we get into the lean section, if you guys use code bankroll on chalkboard or any of my affiliate apps such as Novig, Kalshi, Polymarket, Dabble, Parlay Play, Underdog Sleeper, just text me a screenshot of you using my code and I'll hook you up with 30 days of free VIP. Normally VIP is $35 a month, but you guys can join right now completely for free. No risk, no commitment. If you guys don't like it afterwards, you guys can just cancel. And then you guys can also claim 5 days of free VIP. If you guys use code bankroll on Picket, just text me a screenshot to this number as well, and I'll hook you up with 5 days of free VIP. Really recommend getting Picket, guys, because it holds you accountable, tracks how much bets and how much profit you're up. You gotta have Picket if you want to take this seriously. So, yeah. But let's just jump into the lean section, guys. So, jump into the lean section. So, in this Knicks and Hawks game, let me see what I was looking at. Oh yeah, I was looking at Miles McBride. I think Miles McBride can bounce back here. His points over 7.5, because if you guys take a look, you guys can see shot 0 for 4 from the field. He plays pretty solid minutes. Hey guys, ever since Mikal Bridges has just been shitting the bed, like you guys can see, Mikal Bridges, his minutes have just been decreasing, and the role players such as McBride have been getting more minutes. Now last game he played horrible, so he only played 20 minutes. But you guys can see in the games where he played well. He played 31 minutes here and then 23 minutes here. So I'm hoping Miles McBride, if he starts off hot, he's gonna get more minutes for sure. And first of all, with 20 plus minutes, he averages 11.8 points, and he's over in 10 out of his last 14 games with a 71% hit rate. So yeah, Miles McBride, I like the spot for McBride to bounce back here. Let me see. I was also liking Onyeka Okongwu. Now, guys, I have a rule. I don't really like taking my players back to back, which is why I'm probably not gonna take Onyeka, but I think he's in another brilliant spot here to go over. You guys can see they bumped his line by 1, and I still think he's another great matchup to cash. On the road. Or at home now. But yeah, you guys can see he had a bunch of good looks. Just a great matchup for Onyeka against this Knicks team. So yeah, I'm liking Onyeka. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna take him again. But because that's just a rule for me. But yeah, I like Onyeka. Also like like I mentioned, Joel Embiid. I think they're gonna the Celtics, like I mentioned, they're gonna adjustments. I think they're gonna have some different schemes for against Embiid in this game. So I like Embiid to dime up. And you guys can see in this series, he actually has gone over in both games with 6 assists and 7 and 8 assists. And I love this potential assist volume, 9 assists, 9 potentials, and 7 potentials here. And yeah, I think he can go over again easily. So yeah, I like Joel Embiid assists over 4.5. Any other picks I was looking at? Let me see. Probably not, guys. I'm gonna be researching more in the VIP side. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and peace.